Hi, I'm Renee Perry with East Hill Edible Gardening. I want to talk to you today about moringa. This tree right here is called moringa. It has a lot of different names depending on where you're from, but Moringa oleifera is the scientific name, and it is a great plant to grow for the Pensacola area. It grows very, very tall. This plant is almost 8 feet tall, and it's going to get a lot taller as the season goes on. This plant is actually a 3-year-old plant, and I'm going to talk to you about that in a little bit. But what do you use moringa for? There's a lot of different uses you can use it for. The leaves are what people usually use it for. They're delicious. They actually have a taste that's a little spinachy, but also a little bit of a horseradish bite. And in fact, another name for this is horseradish tree. And so you can eat those. In the Philippines, where they call this plant malunggay, you can eat it in soups. There's other cultures where they eat it in curries. I like to add it to my omelets. It's really good in scrambled eggs, omelets, and things like that, or bean dishes. And a lot of Americans are actually adding them to smoothies because they have a lot of health benefits, which you can research. So let me tell you about growing the actual tree in the ground in an area that gets freezing temperatures like we have. So this is a tropical plant, and it will freeze back, but you can keep it going from year to year by doing this. So let me show you the trunk of this tree. So this tree's been here for about 3 years, and you can see where it's been cut off here and here and here, and actually on many other places. So every year what happens is, before a frost or before a freezing temperatures, I will actually cut this tree down to about that far above the soil, and then I put this much mulch on top of it. And what that does is it makes the plant go dormant, and when you make it go dormant, then it has enough energy to start coming back in the spring. So you can see how tall this plant is already. This started at nothing in March, and it's already 8 feet tall. And because this plant is a little older, it's got a lot of roots, a lot of energy in its roots. It's already starting to flower. Right there, you can see some little flower buds. They're not open yet. They'll be about that big when they open. They're white, and they attract Gulf fritillary butterflies. So that's a really nice thing to have. Now, the other thing that happens after these flowers bloom, I'm going to bend down here for a second, is they make these seed pods. So this is a seed pod from the moringa tree, and it kind of looks like a drumstick. And actually another name for this is drumstick tree, because it produces these, so you can play like a drum on it with them. And when they're young and tender, they can be that long, they're very flexible, and you can think of them sort of as a green bean. They do have a little bit of that horseradish flavor, and which a lot of people really like, and they're really prized in a lot of Asian cultures. So you can eat those as well when you get them. You probably won't get them the first year. You're gonna get a lot of leaves the first year. But in subsequent years, you should get these. And also, once they're mature, you can actually get seeds from them. And a lot of people are doing things with the seeds, like purifying water and things like that, making oils from them. Right now, all I'm doing right now is eating the green tender seed pods and the leaves. The plant is delicious. It is so easy to grow. I can't eat all this tree. This is actually 2 trees, and there's no way I could eat all the food that is on this tree. Another thing I like to do for in the winter time when this dries is to dry the leaves and store them. They dry really easy. Within a couple days, they'll be dry, and you can crush them up and put them in a little jar like that. And when I'm in a hurry, going to market or something like that, and I need to have some kind of vegetable in my breakfast, I will take these and put a handful of them in my scrambled eggs from my fresh eggs from my own chickens. And it's really, really good and delicious. And I feel like I'm being healthy because I'm eating a vegetable for breakfast. So that's good. So if you are interested in moringa, I sell the plants. East Hill Edible Gardening sells the plants. And you can reach us at, we're usually at the Palafox Market. During the summer, we usually take a break. So if you want to come to us during the summer, you can look us up. It'll have that information down below. And ask any comments or make any comments if you want to. Again, I'm Renee Perry with East Hill Edible Gardening, and I hope to see you soon.